House here. Boy, am I excited about our Battle of the Sex challenges today, because Matt and Teri, they have no idea what's coming. It's been driving them crazy all week. I'll tell you, it's a memory challenge. Now what I'm going to do in just a couple of minutes, I'm going to bring them into my office under, I hate to say this, but under kind of false pretenses. Yeah, I'm actually going to show them the dates I'm going to be gone on vacation, and it's real, that they know that it's coming. And I'm also going to show them a couple of my radio library books. So I'm kind of just bringing them in here for a purpose, and the purpose is this. They have to observe objects in my office without knowing that's what they're doing. Now Matt's maybe been in my office once or twice. I don't think Teri's ever been in my office, but even though Matt's been in here, I brought in a bunch of objects that he hasn't seen before. So I actually think this challenge will favor Teri, because they say women have really good memories. Boy, I know this to be true, so we're going to put that to the test. So I'm going to show you exactly what I'm going to do. All right, so they're going to come in, and I'm just going to show them little places around my office. Now this is really fun for you too, because you can play along, so that later when I ask them to recall what they saw in my office, you can play along too, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do when they get in here is I'm going to pull my calendar down, all right, because we're going to show them the dates. Now make sure you observe every single thing you see, because there may be a question about that. So then I'm going to open the calendar, and I'm going to show them the dates that I'm gone, okay? So they're kind of expecting that. All right, then we'll put the calendar down, and I'm going to say, oh, by the way, I've been meaning to bring some pictures upstairs to our studio, because we've been trying to show our family and kind of, you know, personalize the office studio. So I'm going to show them my big bass picture, and I'm going to show them the picture of when we went on a cruise. I'm going to make sure you look really closely, because there'll be a question about that too, okay? Then I'm going to show them this awesome drawing that my grandson Alex made, okay? So I'm going to show them some things on the bulletin board, but I may not ask them specifically about those. So you have to observe all these things, because there may be a question about that. Okay, now we're going to spin this way a little bit. Again, take in my office, absorb it, take it all in, because there could be questions. All right, then we're going to proceed over to my bookshelf, where I have a massive library. Actually, it's about 10 books, but they are radio books, and I'm going to pull the books out for Matt and Teri. These are like morning radios. We actually do read in radio, okay? I read books, for goodness sake. So I'll pull a couple of these radio books out, you know, and I'll say, hey, they're for your reference anytime you want them. Feel free to come down, you know, and take them, all right? So get a good look at the shelf here, because there probably will be some questions about this. Now the question is, while I'm showing them the books, will their eyes gravitate to look at these other objects on the shelf? My thought is that Teri will. She's very observant, and like we said, women have great memories. So that's really what the Battle of the Sexes challenge is going to be. It's a memory test, and then in a few minutes we're going to go in the conference room, and I'm going to grill them on the objects in my office, even though they didn't know that's what they were looking for. Okay, so I'm going to have you focus on one last object, because yes, there will be a test on that too. I'm going to go get Matt and Teri right now. I'll see you in a couple of minutes. Here's where I pull the calendar down, and I'm showing Matt and Teri the calendar. I wonder if they're taking in what I want them to see. I don't know. As of right now, I don't think they suspect anything, but they're two pretty sharp people, and they may be on to me. Okay, now here is where I'm showing them the bulletin board of the family pictures. You know, unbeknownst to them, I may be asking them some questions about this. So hopefully they're taking it all in and observing things. Okay, now here's where we finally made our way over to the bookshelf, and they look like they haven't figured it out yet. I think they're really probably going to be mad at me that I'm doing this deception, that I'm bringing them here under false pretenses. But you know, it's a game, right? You know, and they're sport for this, so I think they'll forgive me. Okay. Now that they've seen the office, let's go to the conference room and let's grill them. Okay, here we go. We are ready for the Battle of the Sexes. This is called the Memory Challenge. Okay, and neither one of these people knew this was going to happen. Oh, no. They were brought into my office under false pretenses. Yes. Now they thought I was there to show them my calendar of the vacation days I was gone, the wonderful pictures of my family, my library book. I can't believe they fell for that thing. But they did, and right now they're really mad at me, but that's okay. That's okay.
You see the expression on my face? That's bad.
So what we're going to do is we're going to ask some questions about the things they observed in my office.
Oh, bring it.
Are you, see? Did I say this could favor the ladies? All right, you ready to go? You want to check it out? This is your last chance. You can say, I give up. I give this one to Teri.
Even if I don't think I'm going to win, I'm still going to give an effort.
My brain is just heavy.
I can't.
You never know. I could just lose.
I cannot give her the benefit of the doubt there.
Here we go. How many trophies did I have on the bookshelf?
5.
You're both wrong. There were 4.
4.
Now, on that same bookshelf, there were 2 framed 8x10 nature photos. What were the animals pictured in those photos?
One was a deer.
Mm-hmm.
Fish.
Mm-mm.
Just
I only saw
outside.
one picture.
You didn't remember like a really pretty nature scene with like on a lake or anything like that?
Yeah, that's what I said, outside.
No.
You're gonna lose a point just for that.
Come
No,
on.
I don't remember. I just saw the deer picture because
Yeah.
it fell
It
in
was
my
of
hand.
some beautiful Canada geese on
Okay,
my
no,
on my
I did not
beautiful
see
lake.
that at all.
Yeah, outside.
Okay. Now in the photo of George and Diane on the bulletin board, what color is Diane's shirt?
Blue.
How did you get that wrong?
I have pink in my head for some reason.
It is blue.
Ah!
Now, let me ask you this. What were the 3 items on top of the metal file cabinet? What were there were 3 items on there.
There was the bowling pin.
Mm-hmm.
A spaceship or the,
Mhm.
the rocket.
The airplane. An airplane. The stealth fighter.
Yeah. Yep. You got 2, you got 1. You're right. You saw my adorable grandson Alex's drawing.
It was a cat.
It looked like it was Pokemon.
It was a cat.
Well, he would have been.
It was a cute little cat that
You
looked
got
like it
that
was
right.
actually traced over. That's how good it was.
Yes, it was good. So point for you. Is anyone keeping score here? I think it's 3-2. You
Okay,
I'll take 3-2.
I'll take the last point.
I showed you the calendar. What were the pictures on the calendar? What was the theme of the calendar?
Well, there were 30 days.
You
So,
guys.
that was one
But you
picture.
know how they have like pretty pictures on they have pictures on the calendar. What was the theme of the calendar? Come on, you two.
Nature. Fishing.
They were tractors. How did you not see the tractors?
The
on
cows
there?
were in the background,
Oh,
George.
Goodness
I
sake.
can't even recognize his
Oh
own
my
calendar.
gosh.
Oh, really? I know.
Okay.
What kind of a business is this?
Wow. Okay. On the bulletin board now,
Okay.
there was a sports pennant. What was that pennant of? What team was represented in that sports pennant?
Baseball.
Boy, I'm getting really mad now.
It was yellow.
It was like green and gold.
Packers.
The Green Bay Packers.
Packers.
No, there was a big framed poster featuring a famous children's book character on my wall. It was the most ginormous thing in the office. What was the kid book character?
Dr. Seuss.
If I just shut up, do I win automatically?
That's a good strategy.
That is.
Think about it.
We have to go to another room. Can we go to another room?
Okay, you both give up. All right.
I give up, yeah.
Okay, it was Curious George. George.
Curious George.
George.
I win.
Curious
He'll
George.
do anything to win.
Okay, well, I'm gonna call it a draw.
That
It was a hard
terrible.
challenge.
That was
You did a good
terrible.
job. That was a hard challenge.
Here, I'm trying to remember the dates, and I'm
Oh, no.
like thinking of that the whole time.
I had you
I'm so
thinking-
concerned with the fact that I'm cramped in this little bitty space with these 2 guys. I've already had you for 3 hours.
I know it.
Oh,
It was a good challenge, though. It was a tough one.
it was. Now we have to know. Next time we're gonna have to just
Yes.
scope out the rooms, pay attention to our surroundings.
I'm gonna just take a picture and like use that as
Mhm.
So you would
my
cheat.
evidence. It's not
You would
cheating.
cheat because you don't want your brain.
That's not
But-
cheating.
See, this
That
is what I
is
have to work with
being
every
clever.
morning. This is like
That's not being clever.
Sorry.
3 hours a day.
Sorry.
This
Please
and that.
Oh, really?
Thanks.
Use it.
Another memory
Use your brain.
challenge next time.